Probabilities of compound events. I believe we touched on this on a previous assignment, but we'll go into it again. Okay, if you roll two fair six-sided dice, what is the probability the dice show the same number? Okay, so for these two dice, you got to get a dice chart out. You can make your own if you want to look at what's happening here. These are the numbers of our dice here. Okay. And then in the middle is the sum of those numbers. So like 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, and so forth. What the question's asking us is what are the odds that both of the numbers are the same, which is going to be this diagonal here. Okay. So 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4, 3 and 3 is 6, 4 and 4 is 8, 5 and 5 is 10, 6 and 6 is 12. So in this diagonal line, we have 6 numbers. And if you want to count the entire chart up or do some multiplication, we have 6 times 6, which is 36. So we have 36 options. We are looking for 6 of those, and this can simplify to 1 over 6. So either 6 over 36 or 1/6 is our answer here. James lives in San Francisco, works in Mountain View. He has 3 different transportation options, bus, cab, or train. And even he has the same choices home. If James randomly chooses ride in the morning and in the evening, what's the probability he'll take some mode of transportation twice? Okay. All right, so this is 2 different things happening here. We have going to work and then coming home. Going to work, he has how many options? 1 in 3 options. Now going back home, how many options does he have to come back home? He has 3 as well. So in the morning, let's say he takes the bus. What's the odds that he takes the bus on the way back? Well, it's 1 in 3 that he chooses the exact same option. Let's say he takes the cab into work. Well, what are the odds that he returns in the cab? It's again 1 in 3 that he picks the same one that he took in the morning. So the answer here is going to be 1/3. You're having dinner at a restaurant that serves 5 kinds of pasta, 4 different flavors. If you randomly pick your kind of pasta and flavor, what's the probability you'll end up with something other than tomato spaghetti? All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find out what the odds are that I get tomato spaghetti, and then I'm going to just take that away from 1. Okay? So we have 5 different noodles, spaghetti being one of them, and 4 different flavors. So how many total different options do we have? Well, it's 5 times 4, which gives us 20 options. And one of them is tomato spaghetti. So we get 1 over 20. Well, how many options are left? There are 19 options. 1 plus 19 is equal to 20. So our answer here will be 19 over 20. If you flip 3 fair coins, what is the probability that you'll get a tail on the first flip, a head on the second flip, and another tail on the third flip? Okay, so we have 3 different events here. 1, 2, 3. We need to multiply each event by itself to figure out what our odds are. So we need to get a tail on the first. What's the chances I get a tail on the first? 1 over 2. What are the chances I get a head on the second flip? Also 1 over 2. And finally, we need another tail on the third flip, so we have 1 over 2. So now we have a multiplication problem of 3 fractions. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So 1/8.